We've spent a couple of wonderful nights here in Ardfern Marina, but it's time to start our journey back home. No rush, just taking it easy, stopping wherever we feel like it. Once again, we are leaving this place the same way we arrived, in fog and low visibility. There's just a light breeze pushing the boat towards the pontoon, so we are going to try this maneuver in reverse to get out of the berth. Okay. No moving at all? Yeah. Try that. Okay, jump in.
Come on.
Pay close attention to the order I am about to give. It'll be important later on. Understand, Jordan?
Yeah.
Is there supposed to be any wind?
Maybe a little bit.
It says it's a seafood restaurant, so and if there's a pier, you get the tap of the pier.
There's a pier. Pier.
So these defenders, it's only Irlanda, the defenders.
I forgot about the fenders.
I say, defenders what?
I didn't hear you. No, you didn't.
I didn't hear you.
I didn't hear you.
Understand, Jordan? If I shoot, the crew says there's no need. If I give orders, I'm being too bossy. And if I ask nicely, nobody listens. So tell me in the comments, how do you deal with these kind of situations with your crew? Anyway, the most important thing is that we are all on holidays, and the main goal is for everyone to have a good time. We leave the quiet waters of Loch Glenarm and glide into the Sound of Jura, tracing the rugged coastline southward. Once again, the Isles of Gigha awaits, and in the gentle shelter of Ardminish Bay, we'll rest for the night. Tomorrow, we'll leave Scotland behind, crossing the North Channel to touch one more the shores of Ireland, the island that the crew of Marisa probably calls home.
Has to be the pontoon there.
See, that's my dodgy vision. That big boat looks like it's called Marisa.
Yeah. There.
Hello.
You like?
That big boat's called Marisa.
Is it?
Yeah. So probably it's going to be starboard side. Get the lines and the fenders.
Is that boat there? Yeah.
Yeah.
You get out, Ian and Ryan, so I can see.
Another Marisa.
How are you?
Oh, Marisa! Ah, that's my mother's name! Suddenly, the captain, with his eagle eye vision, spots another boat with the very same name as ours, Marisa. What are the chances, huh?
Yeah. Ian's been telling me that for the last half an hour.
What?
That there's a boat there called Marisa.
That one there.
First. Hello. Big man.
I'm seen you in ages.
Oh, go away, man. You're all right. Oh. Oh, they're boldy. Oh, these boldy boats. I know, Carmen. I know. You're here.
While mooring in Gigha, we noticed that Marisa was vibrating unusually when the engine was running at low revs. We found some seaweed tangled around the propeller, so we cleared it and checked everything with the underwater camera. Everything seems fine. Thought it looks like the hull could use a good clean. Hopefully that was all. The next morning, we left Gigha behind, waving farewell to our friends from Canada. No doubt, they'll soon overtake us and reach port before we do, as they always do. Our bow now points towards Glenarm. We hoist the sails soon after leaving. Today we've got a good wind, at first on the beam, but it soon shifts to come from astern. By the end of the passage, might be a bit too far astern. No, Marisa is in her element, carried only by the power of the wind. Around us use the murmur of the breeze on the sails, the creak of the rigging, and the soft rhythm of the sea against the hull. We are doing what we love most. Scotland falls away behind us, the Mull of Kintyre disappearing in the wake, while ahead, Ireland comes into view. That's the safe way. As Ireland draws near, we take down the sails and start the engine for the final stretch. The wind is straight in our stern, so to avoid an accidental jive, we veer away a little too far north. Close to shore, a counter-current catches us, turning the last few miles into an endless scroll. The waves crash and sprite around Marisa, giving the illusion of speed, but we are barely making 3 knots over the ground.
Circling around.
What should have been an horse run stretches into nearly 2.
Do you know a sheep?
Oh, another. Careful, careful.
that?
Well, what?
Eagle ass boy. Like, is it a boy?
Yeah. Must be, yeah, it is.
In these waters, you have to keep a sharp eye out for lobster pots, often barely visible, and sometimes not very well marked. This one was a very close call.
You know inside, you have to put the lines on.
Port. So I say, I going in, then I going to turn
Yeah.
and look at the wind
Right.
with the port side. If I can,
Which side did you say, Pops?
port side. The other port, Jordi.
No, but I'm just going to climb over everyone. I'm just going to go down.
I was waiting to say it.
You're worse than your port starboard than I am, Papa.
Open the zips a bit so you have more room.
What is it?
Open the zips a bit so you have more room.
Oh no, I've got room. I don't know, I just got what? Woo, yeah.
Claire, they said the second hammerhead, no?
I thought so.
It's another hunter.
Smelly, has dark today. Probably for years. Predator, bro? Yeah, you could say that if it was me. Did it hurt?
Tell me before I touch, huh?
The distance, Jordy. 2 meters. Bird. All good, all good.
You say here, yeah?
What?
You say here.
Yeah, happy enough. Yeah,
Another hunter here.
The middle hammerhead, he said.
Another hunter.
Well, very good. This is the spot for you guys. Got use that as well.
What's that for the entry?
Yeah, for the
Very
Ardfern
good.
name. Yeah. It's up to you.
What a service!
What a service is that? Hey, but we missed chickens. We're sure we never. I did out of breath. I just ran. I says, they're in.
Oh, it took me an hour. That bit, the last bit,
Aye.
with the tight again because I was too much north because if not I have to jive.
Right.
So I let the wind give me north, and then when I turn it, I take the seal south and turn it. I was doing 3.5 knots.
Oh, yeah, hold on to the loose end there.
We love sailing with Candida for lots of reasons, but let's be honest, the crew makes amazing cocktails, and with an ice maker on board, their mojitos are second to none.
Just cocktails.
Mojito.
Mojito. Hopefully it is the greater. Candida cocktails.
Oh, and they got an espresso machine too, which means their espresso martinis are absolutely legendary.
Are we to forget this?
They're maybe better than the mojitos.
Glenarm meets first seem like just another small coastal village, quiet, picturesque, with its marina tucked along the shoreline. But for sailors, Glenarm is much more than it appears. Nestled on the North Channel, it occupies a truly strategic position between Ireland and Scotland, a natural stopover before or after the crossing. The marina provides shelter and a perfect place to rest and prepare for the next leg of the journey. Beyond the marina, the village itself offers some hidden treasures. A stroll through the Glenarm forest or following the winding river through the glen reveals a peaceful patch, lush greenery, and even a waterfall tucked among the trees. Glenarm Castle and its walled gardens are also worth a visit, offering a glimpse into the area's history and heritage. Even just from the marina, you can admire the castle's towers and imagine the stories they could tell. Food options in Glenarm are limited, but the local pubs have a clever solution. You can order takeaway from nearby village, Carlow for example, and enjoy your meal right in the pub, complete with utensils, as long as you order a drink, of course. So if you find yourself here for a night or two, take your time. Walk the streets, watch the boats, feel the rhythm of the tides, and let the North Channel winds lull you into the peace of this corner of Ireland. Whether it is the gentle splash of the waves on the marina walls, the green hills rolling back from the coast, or the distant sound of the pubs opening for the evening, Glenarm have a rhythm all its own, a rhythm that invites you to slow down and simply enjoy being here. Thanks you for sharing this adventure with us. Until the next chapter, amigos, may the winds be in your favor.